Good morning, Fritz fam. Here we are at Urmston Aquatics here in South Manchester. This store has been here for about 30 years, and this location for about 15. We're on our Vitalis tour to understand more about how the stores here are using the Vitalis to take care of the fish. The person we're talking to today is Spud, who's going to walk us through and tell us more about the fish here at Urmston Aquatics. Let's go check it out. All right, it's so cold today. All right, we're looking for Spud. Come on, Spud.
Doing you all right, mate?
Yeah, we're doing good. This place is stacked. I mean, show me around.
Yeah. So at the back of the shop, we've got the reptiles.
And that's cool that you have freshwater, saltwater, and reptile.
Yeah, we do quite a lot of reptile stuff, to be fair. The market's quite big where we are for reptiles. So we used to sell like hamsters and rabbits, but we moved more towards aquatics and reptiles about 2 years ago. But we do like poison dart frogs, pythons, different types of snakes, geckos. This is a pied Yemen chameleon.
Oh, check this out. Quite friendly.
Yeah, he thinks you're going to feed him. Yeah. He's going into shed, that's why he's gone really dark. He's usually really green.
What do you feed him normally?
This one's a locust, but we tweezer feed them to get them more friendly. So the staff will train them to
Locust?
come. Yeah, locust, yeah.
Like a cicada, like a...
Yeah, like crickets and locusts.
Oh, those are my favorite.
So yeah, this is aquarium food.
So you carry a lot of the Vitalis line.
Yeah, we carry a lot of it, to be fair. I do prefer it sometimes over other food. I mean, we use the shrimp pellets, we use them quite often. Flake we use quite a lot. Carnivorous pellets are really good. The predatory pellets, the ones with an Oscar on the front, we use them for our bigger fish when we get them in. To be fair, it's not, if you try different foods, sometimes it's a bit of a risk trying to move over, but most of the fish take it. We feed the grazers probably 8 to 10 times a day in the tanks with the fish that are going to pick it all day. So
you have some of the grazers, right here.
That's the grazers, yeah.
Okay. I wonder if Tom brought over any of the grazers in
No,
there.
I have got some to bring down though.
Okay, yeah, I want to show everyone what the grazers are all about.
Yeah, the grazers are really cool.
Because this was really popular because they were in the UK or the US for a little bit.
And we also break them down. I mean, they're quite a substantial size, so we can break them into 6 or 8 pieces, and we can do 6 or 8 tanks of fish with them. So pleco tablets, we use the pleco pellets. These ones that we find are really good, especially if we get L numbers at wild caught. A lot of the time they're very funny on taking foods, whereas the pleco pellets by Vitalis you tend to take, to be fair, which is difficult, especially if you've got wild caught fish, to get them onto eating food sometimes, but generally if we're feeding this one, they tend to take it. So.
Well, I was feeding some plaque pellets yesterday, but I haven't got a chance to work with the grazers. Maybe we should take a handful of grazers downstairs, check out all the fish.
I mean, I've got a bucket of them downstairs. So
let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll go down there. We'll show you the fish. That's what you really want to see. All right, let's go down. Watch your step, Evie.
So yeah, marine room, then this is freshwater.
Wow, it's a maze.
I know it's busy down here.
Mind your head, Evie. Wow, this is super beautiful.
Yeah, we try and keep it clean.
I love this aquarium here.
Yeah, this is.
So you've got a turtle in there with all the rest of them.
Yeah, these are 2 pink-bellied side-necks. This is the female, and then the male will come over in a sec because he thinks he's going to get food. So,
what kind of turtle?
It's a pink-bellied side-neck. They're quite big in the US. I mean, you'll get quite a lot of people who keep them.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
Yeah, well, we have terrapins you get in the US, are banned from our country now. So.
Wow, with he, Vitalis.
As you will, just on the top.
And what do you give this guy?
So they'll eat anything, but I can hold a grazer out for them, and she'll come and eat it in a sec.
The whole one?
Yeah. As soon as she knows that you've got food for her.
She has to break it apart, right?
No. She'll just bite through it.
Really?
Yeah, she'll just bite through it.
We have
Oh, look! He was hanging out on top.
He was, he'll jump in and get some food, but she'll,
So does he just crawl up there?
Yeah, so he climbs
From
up.
that?
Yeah, so he just climbs up. To be honest, he spends 90% of the time in the water.
Oh, wow.
And she'll take that, he'll take this. There you go.
That's not typically how the grazer works, right?
No. They love them though, to be fair. So we delete a lot of protein, and then we'll do a lot of veg with them. So they'll get that through the air.
Well, they were happy about it.
Yeah, they were very happy about it. Silver dollars, plecos, panda uaru, angelfish, geophagus, birches. I don't know how you say that in America, but we say birches. Do you say
Bikers.
bikers?
Yeah.
Yeah, we say birches.
I don't even know if I say it right, but everywhere I
think
go,
there's,
I
I
say
think
bikers.
there's, I think there's a lot of ways to say it in there, to be honest. But yeah, birches is what we call them. So they're Senegal.
Average 40-year lifespan on those.
Yeah, oh yeah, long time. Well, clown loach will get 20 to 30 years out of if you look after them. Golden pikes, blackline pikes, cowberry bass.
Wow. You do have a large amount of variety of fish.
Yeah, it's difficult. We do quite a lot of predatory fish. A lot of the fish like red-tailed catfish and pacu I won't sell to people because you can't house them after they get to 2.5, 3.
Right. Yeah.
Shovel-nosed catfish we won't sell to people. We do stuff like silver arowanas. I mean, we've got like Asian arowanas, but they're manageable. You can keep on top.
I think that somebody that gets an arowana definitely knows that they're setting up a big.
Most people, Oscars. Most people are generally all right. You've got to ask questions on tank size and stuff like that. Really, if you're going to pay £800 for a fish, then you need to know what you're doing. Really.
In a lot of places, we can't even have.
Asians
the arowanas.
Yeah.
So, wow.
I now do a lot of smaller temperate fish, which are. More ideal for people with 30, 40, 50 litre tanks.
Right.
Instead of putting a goldfish or 5 goldfish in a tank that's this size. This is just a little cold water display just to show people that it's active. I mean, we have like Congo frogs, we've got rainbow gobies, there's a mix of danios and barbs in there. And what that does is it just helps out people to have an idea of what they can keep. So, rainbow snakeheads, again, you won't get them in the US.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen a lot so far. These are rainbow snakeheads.
They're like a dwarf species of snakehead. You can keep them with like large community fish. We do like emperor snakeheads and stuff that get a fair size. But
How
these
big
guys,
do they get?
these will get like 4 to 5 inch usually.
Right. That's a beautiful fish.
And a lot of snakeheads need that cool period. So our weather in the UK is great for them because you don't have to have a heater, but they can get that cool period and then they warm up in summer.
I want to circle back to these arowanas because we don't see Asian arowanas in the U.S. because we can't have them.
Yeah.
What do you think about them? Like how do you keep
Asian
them?
arowanas they're a bit finicky when you first get them. I bought 4 of them. We sold one of them. I took one of them.
Look at this red-tailed golden Asian arowana, microchipped with CITES papers and farm certificate, microchip number. So this is the type of
so we have
permitting
paperwork.
that you have to have.
Yeah, so CITES is the Endangered Species Act. So all the Asian arowanas are microchipped to a certain number, and you can't sell them without the paperwork. You can't get them in the UK without the paperwork. So it's basically like a fish passport for them, and it's to make sure that none are getting caught out of the wild. But a lot of them are farm bred now, so it's a lot better for the environment and where they're coming from.
Quite a process, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. These guys will feed a lot on insects. It can be a little bit funny on feeding on prepared food sometimes, so we feed a lot of insects to them. But they're not a fish that you see often in UK stores. You can get them in the UK, but they're not a really popular fish you can get in the UK, but they're stunning when they get bigger.
Yeah.
The one you just filmed is an RTG. This is a golden crossback.
And you feed him insects, huh?
Yeah, so this guy will eat crickets, locusts, worms.
Should we feed him?
Yeah, let me see if we've got some.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Gets a little bit spooked sometimes when people are in front of the tank, but yeah, he's got an appetite. When he starts feeding, it's usually.
Look at him
when he
work
goes
himself up. He's like,
Yeah,
this is so quick. I really want to kind of.
Yeah, it takes him a minute to get feeding sometimes, but usually he's got a really big appetite. This one when he gets going.
And goodbye. Oh wow, that's cool. All right.
But yeah, it's very hard to get them onto prepared foods. Once you've got them in your tank and they're established, they're not too bad. But to start off with, they're very finicky. So we feed a lot of insects. Where luckily we sell reptiles, so I have them at hand upstairs to just feed him.
How many do you give him?
Oh, he'll eat 20.
Oh wow.
20 crickets. So we give him like super worms or Morio worms, and he'll eat 15 to 20 of them.
There's like 8 rooms in here.
Oh yeah, there's
That's
a lot.
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, you have some Archerfish here. I love Archerfish.
Yeah, so these are true freshwater Archerfish. Jordan cat sharks.
The color on these are the Burmese Archerfish?
Yeah, the arches again. When we first get them in, a lot of them are wild caught. So
these are 46 pounds each.
46 pounds.
In the US, that's more like $60, $65.
Yeah.
I think it's like a 1.3. So these are true freshwater.
Oh, they're fantastic fish. I've kept Archerfish for years. They're generally quite hardy fish. To start off with, we'll feed them insects again to get them going, but these guys will take pellets.
Should we give them some pellets? I've always liked the night goby as well.
And they're very underrated night gobies. You have a large community tank. They're fantastic fish. We sell quite a lot of brackish and freshwater gobies. They're just an oddball fish, aren't they? You know. Mm-hmm. Rumino, tetra, gouramis, Madarambos, which these are Madagascan cichlids. These are very hard to get hold of. They're quite a rare fish. I don't know what they're like in the US to get hold of, but they're not easy over here to get hold of.
I've never seen a Madagascar.
Yeah.
Is saltwater as popular as freshwater here in the UK?
So saltwater, when we went through COVID-19, shops could stay open because we sold fish food and pet food, so we could stay open. So because people couldn't travel, they couldn't do it, they had more money. So saltwater fish keeping in COVID in the UK just went through the roof because people had more cash to spend. They wanted something nice in the home. They wanted an excuse to get out of their house, and they wanted to focus on something else instead of just going, well, we'll just sat in a house doing nothing. So it took off massively, but it's come right back down now. Freshwater aquascaping has soared.
You're 100% right.
The last year to year and a half, it's just gone insane, aquascaping.
Look at all the cool fish on the freshwater side.
You can make freshwater tanks look really good.
That we're getting a lot more unique things on freshwater.
Yeah, of course, right.
People, and I think because of the availability of aquascaping materials, some of the aquascapers that have been making their YouTube videos, teaching people how to do it properly, it's just surged that side of things up to the top, and so now it kind of rivals saltwater, and with saltwater being slightly more expensive. Is this a Moorish idol that you have?
Yeah, this is a Moorish idol. Yeah.
Okay, because Moorish idols are particularly finicky. I think that's the big test.
I
didn't try before, as you can see in the video. We didn't pre-do and know exactly what we're going into. But I always want to be honest with you. But let's see if the Moorish idol will eat Vitalis. That would be interesting.
They usually packet food, to be fair, so I don't see why it wouldn't. We mainly feed frozen food down here, but let's have a quick look.
Moorish idol is so finicky.
Well, they usually pack about.
It doesn't mean that, you know what he might eat is flake.
Yeah, he might eat the flake, to be fair.
He might eat flake because it's a little bit, it's moving a little more. Tom's been telling me that the flake is a lot more attractive. Let's drop some flake in there and see if we can get him to eat that. The way Tom has explained it to me is that, you know, the flake is a little bit more engaging, but then they work their way into the pellets a lot of times.
Yeah, I would say. And it can be quite finicky, the Moorish idols, like copper bands, Moorish idols.
How much success have you had with kind of getting the Moorish idols to eat over time?
Generally, if you keep them in a tank for more than 6 months and you are feeding paired food, you can train them onto it. A lot of the time, you'll get them just on frozen food.
How long have you had this one?
This one, 2 weeks maybe.
2 weeks. What I'd like you to do from these, Spud, is just start trying to integrate a little Vitalis in here.
Yeah,
I think the larger flakes is the way to go about it, like a big, chunky, larger flake, because it kind of moves in the current a bit. And if you get a shot of him, because it's just about time, you know, because they need that nutrition. And that's why Moorish idols tend to not do well in the home aquarium. It's because that kind of the conditioning from moving them over from the ocean to the wholesaler to here, they're kind of spinning, right? But just to get, if we can get them calm, eating something highly nutritious, that would be really good. I'd love to see him eat it. So if you get it, shoot something on your cell phone camera. Send it over. I want to, by the time we have this edited.
I'll send some over.
But what a beautiful fish. Look at this. Wow. How much is he?
He's 200 and golden puffer. He's on here somewhere.
I'd buy that instantly if we were in Dallas.
It's about two. There you go, 260.
That's one of the prettiest golden puffers I've ever seen.
We had a one that was about American football size. He was beautiful. He used to come and hand feed.
I love puffers. I have a cross-ribbon puffer at home.
Oh, nice, yeah, nice.
His name is Knox. We have to let Evie run on because she's going to do something after this. And this is an incredible store.
Thank you.
Let's talk about where people can find you. You're in South Manchester.
We're in South Manchester, which is the north of England.
Yeah.
So Manchester is, most people know what Manchester is. We're in South Manchester, and we're next to the biggest landmark that is the Trafford Centre.
Right.
Which is, if you type in the Trafford Centre, we're 2 minutes
Right. So
away.
you're really close to Old Trafford?
Oh yeah, Old Trafford's 5 minutes away.
So I'm a big Manchester fan. Don't be mad at me. I picked my football club.
Yeah, no, we
picked yours. We're fine.
We're 5-10 minutes away from Old Trafford.
See, I'm going there. I'm going to go see it.
Oh, you're going to go see it? Yeah.
I have to. Being here for so long, you kind of had an idea how you would do it if you.
Yeah, well, I drew out downstairs how we wanted it. I drew out the designs of the fish tanks, how many fish tanks we would want in a certain area, how the coral tables would be. As you walk through the next room, just try to utilise the space as best as we can for such a small area.
If you want to come and check out the shop, you can come over here.
We're open Monday to Friday, 9:30 till 6.
Right.
Saturday, 9:30 till 5, and Sunday, 9:30 till 4. www.urmstonaquatics.com.
Do you sell on your website?
I don't sell livestock.
But wait, you don't have the .uk.co or .co.uk?
It might be .co.uk. I run a shop, my brother does a website, but if you type in Urmston Aquatics on Google, it'll come up.
You'll find it. We'll put it down in the link below. And you do sell on the website, right?
Yeah, we do dry goods. We sell a lot of tanks online. We don't do livestock, unfortunately. So.
Okay. This is a really cool shop. You can't miss it. So if you're in the UK area, anywhere at all, you definitely want to make the trip to Urmsted. Thank you, Spud.
No worries.
I love
Thank
the
you very
name.
much.
You can't forget the name Spud. Until then, we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Snailed it.